My name is Kim. I'm 44 and I'm an optometric tech. I am single now. I have been married twice. And yes, I would say I'm a hoarder. I can't throw things out. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and put this away and that away, and that generally doesn't happen.
I'm Shelby and Kim is my mom. My mom is definitely a hoarder. She's almost like an obsessive hoarder with cups, receipts, paper. Kind of looks like a dumpster in there. When you walk into the apartment, you'll see a huge amount of trash on top of something that used to be a couch. Mom's kitchen looks like something you would see out of like an American horror film, but worse.
My bedroom, I don't even use anymore because I got a bunch of stuff on the floor. So I go into my daughter's bedroom and just kind of sleep on the floor by the heater.
I do worry about my mom when she does sleep so close to the heater, or just having the amount of papers and napkins and cups that she has. Something's gonna catch on fire or she's gonna die in here, and I'm really surprised either situation has not happened yet. When I was little, she was a different person. She actually did clean and cook and take great care of me and my brother.
My name's Doug and my mother's Kim. Years ago, when we were living with my father, I do have small memories. The house was clean, but then something happened to her that we do not know about, to where it's causing her not to throw away anything.
I have some secrets that I've never shared with anybody except in therapy. I don't really plan on telling anybody anything, probably because it's upsetting. I always kept a lot of stuff to myself, but after that, I know I was depressed, kind of withdrew. That's when I started acquiring things, more of the papers, the bedroom starting to get cluttered. Because of the depression, I ended up having an affair. Me and my first husband got divorced because of the affair partially, and that I couldn't keep a clean house. This hoarding has ruined my life. It's the reason why I am living by myself, that I don't have a boyfriend, that I don't have a husband. There's times that I wish that I would just go to sleep and not wake up, that I wish I could die.
Good morning, Shelby.
Good morning.
Where's your mom?
Sleeping.
All right, can we get in and wake her up so we can get this going? We got a lot to do today. My name's Corey Chalmers. I'm an extreme cleaner that specializes in hoarding and biohazard. Kim is asleep. You know, that is not a good start to the day. She's obviously either been up all night, stressed out about this,
Hey, you ready?
or she's just shut off completely and she's gonna try to avoid it. Well, good morning. We got a lot to do today, Kim. We need you up. Or are you agitated?
Probably just my nerves.
She's extremely agitated already. You haven't even done anything, touched anything, said anything. So this probably isn't gonna go real well. It's like something plastic is melting. Last thing I want in here is a fire.
Yeah.
Sorry, the fireman in me wants to make sure I'm not gonna burn up. It was just this plastic melting right here. We did find plastic that had been pushed against the heater. This is a real concern in a hoarding environment. This is a multi-unit building. If she gets a fire in here, she might die, but the people above her might too. Trash bag is right here, and that box over there can be used for a keep box, for the keep items.
There's so much mail in here, Mom. You've not thrown a single thing away in a very long time. Honestly, if she was to go through every little piece of mail, we'd not be able to get this done because there's so much paper, so much garbage.
Put it in there. Is that keeping?
That's getting rid of. You don't need to keep receipts.
Unopened.
You do not need receipts,
Keep.
Mom. You're okay.
My mom's more comfortable recycling items than she is just throwing them out.
Actually, I can keep this. That's why I rinsed it out, because I took it to
Mom,
work.
why are you keeping a plastic container?
Because it's clean.
Nothing about this place is clean right now.
I know, but I got it not too long ago.
I don't care. You can come over and get new stuff from my place that's been washed and bleached.
I'm all for, recycling, but a good deal of it is just rotten or open food that we don't feel like it's safe because everything's past its expiration date.
These are expired.
standard.
These are expired. Don't eat them,
think
Mom. Please don't eat them. If they're expired, don't eat them.
It's pretty common that people who are struggling with hoarding disorder
What was that? It's nothing. It's goop.
to kind of lose track of expiration dates, and this is exactly what happened.
Is this
thing here?
the only bag that's full so far?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
These trucks have been sitting here waiting for this moment. 2, 3. Good morning.
Whoa.
We need to get started today.
Yeah, I know.
So here's our second day here, and again we find Kim sleeping. This is obviously a bad habit for her. How are you feeling after yesterday?
I feel mentally and physically tired and drained.
We need to get you up and start working.
No matter how I feel inside about what my children had to go through when they're dealing with their mother, just being a human being, I thought it was pretty good for me to help their mother out.
I'm tired. I don't feel like talking.
I've been periodically checking in with Kim about revealing to her family these secrets that she's been carrying around. And I really believe it's time that she start to open up and share with them some of the things that have contributed to her problems with hoarding. We're coming here as the family together, really just to help you guys further understand that there are some demons in your mom's life that we believe may have contributed to the clutter, the hoard, the depression, and we really want to try to address that. Kim, what would you like to say?
Things have happened that I would say probably had a big impact.
I was happy to see that Kim was at least willing to sit down with her children and say that there was something in her past.
I don't know. I think that's all I have to say.
I believe in time that Kim will get to that place and reveal exactly what that trauma was.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's great to find you on your feet this morning.
Yes. I feel a lot better today. I feel kind of normal.
We're ready to start the final day, and guess where we find Kim? Are you ready for this?
Yes.
In the kitchen, ready to go. Total relief. This will be a much different day, I think. Well, let's get it over
Okay,
with.
okay. Okay.
What is that down there that looks like feathers?
I don't know.
That is pure ammonia that I'm smelling.
Yep.
Making my eyes water.
And just dump it.
Oh, it was an ear of corn.
Yeah, it's good.
We thought it was a crow.
For once, seeing my mom wanting to get something done, it was great.
Are we done?
Yeah.
What do you think of this?
I like it. I could handle walking into this every day. Oh, I got a mattress. Oh, nice. Very pleasant shock that there was a bed in there.
You can now put the heat on, not have to hug it all night.
Nope, I'll be able to sleep good.
Oh, it's clean. The kitchen looked clean enough to eat off the floor,
Oh, it's all clean.
but still wouldn't want to do it.
All right, so what do you think? A house that you can have family over?
Yeah.
I can't believe I could actually come over and, sit down and, be able to have dinner. Just so happy that it's clean.
Oh.
It's like my mom gets to live in a clean house now.
My name is Tara Smith, and I moved here in about 2003. Oh, there's the information. I knew I had it somewhere. When I first moved in, it was just mostly boxes because I was moving in. Everything was packed. Then we tried to unpack it, but then everything just got put wherever. It got to where there was too much stuff because the whole garage was filled, and then the second bedroom got filled. So I got nervous, and I rented another little storage. But as you put things in boxes, nothing had a home. My mother, she had a one-bedroom apartment. We all slept in the same bed, and it was just really crowded. It was just a lot of stuff. I guess I thought that was normal, even though I hated it. I think I carried that also into my young adult when I got my first little apartment. I didn't really know how a house is supposed to be. And then I think only just in this last maybe 10, less than 15 years, I realized that this is not the way people live. I mean, everything has a home. And in my case, nothing has a home. I never learned how to organize. I just know everything goes in a box. That's all I know.
My name is Gina Velasquez, and I've been friends with Tara for 16 years now. Tara loves collectibles, and if something says limited edition or 1 of 40, she makes sure that she does everything she can to collect all of them. That's one thing that is a trap for her.
I would collect McDonald's. I love McDonald's special toys. Oh, and I do collect nativity scenes, so I do have abundance of those.
She's got Easter, she's got Halloween, she's got Mother's Day, stuff that she's collected along the way. She collects cartoon strips from the newspaper, and if you throw it away, it rocks her world.
I have a love for teddy bears. It's $1, and it's cute. He has a cute face, and it says "Wild About You," and I love him. As a child, that was the one thing that I had that I could sometimes share my secrets with, and I could cry. It takes all your pain and your hurt and your tears, and it doesn't care, but it holds them all safe for you. And I just would collect the different types of bears, and you can't have an overabundance, and so I think I might have had a little too many. When you care about something, you're supposed to display it, but this is not displaying it if it's just amongst your clutter. Nothing has a home, nothing, everything has to be kind of out. It's just there for people to see.
So these we can take to the room because these are going to
Yeah, but there's no room in there.
What I'd like you to do, Tara, is just come over here and sit. And then
Sit? I don't
You
wanna
sit.
sit.
Oh, no, you're going to be working, believe me.
I'm Brendan McDaniel. I'm a professional organizer who specializes in working with hoarders.
Okay, this is great. Now we have your friends, and we're gonna start today. We're gonna get as much done as we can.
She would like to see the entire house emptied today and have a magic wand waved over the whole situation, have it done.
Let's just take a quick minute and see if there's anything.
No, I don't even want to take the time for that.
Tara, let's just take a second here.
What I want to do today is concentrate in the living room and work on one specific area and not overwhelm Tara.
What I'm recommending is we go through and at least look and say, yeah.
But can't we do that when we organize? Because I can't do it right now.
Well,
My brain.
this is what we're doing. We're organizing.
I know, but I can't do that right now. My brain is not wired right now for that because I'm trying to recover from a migraine. So let me just.
The cycle keeps going that things get cleaned up, put it in a box, and you deal with it later. Later doesn't come. We need to break the cycle.
No, the bag, hon, the red one, the red and gray. Yeah, that one. Just put Cody's stuff in there.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do it later because I'm getting stressed. I get overwhelmed because then I'm trying to do other things and I think, okay, well, just I'll do that tomorrow. But then tomorrow something else happens. That's a journal. We got to put in the
We're
journal
gonna save
book.
the journals.
Yep.
How about this princess?
That's a gift. So we save that. That'll go with this.
She's still thinking that she's going to be delivering these gifts, even though some of these gifts have been in her possession for actually years.
Okay, this is what I don't like. I don't like when they start falling. Then I get stressed. Okay.
Here, put them in this box.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna put it on the floor,
Yes.
and that
These are
stuff's
my
not
gifts.
fragile. She has this need to please and to help people, but she doesn't realize she's hurting herself.
Oh,
So
here's
these are all
another
for
one.
your friend at work.
Yep. Yep. Whoa.
I got you.
Okay, see, that's my vertical. Whoa. Okay, just a minute.
This is still very overwhelming. I want to have her make some of the decisions right away on some of these items so they don't have to just be put in a box and put in the back room. See how the paper's just starting to yellow, this one? And so maybe when you get this out to the garage, if some of it just goes away because it's older and storing it isn't doing it any good.
Okay. What is this? Oh, that's what I heard fall. That's
This
trash.
isn't stopping.
Yeah, and then remember I told you I want them to be organized.
Perfect. Yes.
I know it doesn't sound
I
not funny.
want you to
said
go
that.
take your medicine. She mentioned that she didn't take her medicine this morning, so I want her to stop and get something to eat.
That'll work.
All right, let's go take your medicine.
Okay, let me see. What is this? Oh, here. Did you say stationary?
She's been doing this now for about 2.5 hours, and it's time for her to have a mental break.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
okay, that's a good thing.
No, I'll do
That's
this.
a good thing.
Go take your
All
medicine.
right. Okay.
She willing to part with
Yes, she's willing to part that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just calm down, because you need something to eat.
No, I don't want anything to eat right now. I can't eat because I'm so upset.
Okay,
That's
remember.
so disrespectful. I can't believe they
well,
did
don't take
Patty.
it. Don't take it.
Rochelle said, throw out the newspapers. She just didn't want to.
There was just a few items that she felt were her junk, like her little peanuts comic strips.
You don't do this behind my back. That to me shows disrespect.
I would never.
No, I know you did, but my peanuts were going in there, you know.
And I did. That was my mistake.
No.
You know, we can get her a book with all the Peanuts cartoons in it, so she doesn't have to save those newspapers.
And I got just so angry because, see, I'm a person that's not a physical anger. It goes inside of me. I was shocked that it was you, and then I saw Brendan's face, and I see it,
He
and
was
that's
just there. He was standing.
No, that makes me think now, are they doing stuff behind my back while I'm in the living room? That's not cool. I don't want to deal with it right now. I need to breathe.
Okay.
Our whole problem is, I'll do it later. I'll go through this later, and later is now. All right. So we got your stereo, surround sound all hooked up. Your TV's all ready to go. You know, working for today, we've made a lot of progress.
Oh my gosh.
You guys have all worked.
Oh my gosh.
Here we'll put a bookshelf
I didn't realize
there.
there's so much dust. Who knew dust gets on a wall?
We'll get that taken care of. We'll get it cleaned. So
Almost like I could, this is a little not so
We're not
cool.
done.
I know,
We're not done.
but I'm surprised it bothers me.
we
And then what
weren't
do I put
using
in
this.
there?
These?
Yes.
Well, these are supposed to be for your compact discs. Just let me keep going on with you, and we'll keep making progress. It's all not going to be done in one day, but we're going to get there.
It's overwhelming. It's just overwhelming.
You're going to have your friends over, and you're going to watch a movie. So, you're doing great.
No idea. I have so much work to do still. I don't know how. I don't think a vacuum's going to pick up all the dust.
We'll take care of that. What is your goal? You're gonna have
My
to
goal
sell
is
for
to
these?
sell my-
You want to sell these on eBay? A lot of people have dreams of getting rich on eBay.
I'm at least going to sell them.
The odds are against them.
I've got to keep what I want and then sell the rest.
She wants to go get a computer, put them on eBay and sell them. It's very hard for her to get organized enough.
Some of the mail that I just found is 18 years old.
How do you know it's 18?
Because of the date on it.
I didn't
This was
know.
from 1992.
Oh, 92.
92, it's old.
Oh, right, there's my address. Oh, I do need my address because I forgot where I live.
I was expecting that Tara was just gonna say, okay, here's all my stuff, take it away. But that didn't quite happen and stuff. I think it's a little bit tougher than she anticipated it was gonna be.
I have done the Lord's work humbly, yes, and with tears. Oh, wow, that's a good one. Because I did do this yesterday. I think I should just cut up the scriptures.
But you have the scriptures already in the Bible.
Don't you think it would be better to give it to like God junk? Somebody could use the whole
Oh,
thing.
now after I tore the thing out. Okay, just put it in God's stuff, because I don't know what else to do. All right, maybe somebody that doesn't know Jesus. I didn't anticipate on all the emotional and mental work that it took. Oh my God. I didn't anticipate on a lot of what was involved to share your home and kind of like your little world. I wish for everybody that has the same problem not to give up, because we didn't get like this in one day. But now I'm learning.
She'll do it. She likes the feeling now of these small victories, and that's what it takes in this particular type of situation.
It looks so clean. You know, and there's no clutter. It wasn't quite a home when you came, but it's beginning to look like a home now, and that's a start.
My name is Kevin Jock McCrary. My parents are Tex McCrary and Jinx Falkenberg. They had their day in the sun in the early 50s.
Tex McCrary, here's the hero.
Being kind of the pioneers of talk TV. They were on the cover of, I think, Newsweek and have stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
To prove it, Patty and Kevin. The two sons, sit down over here by.
I'm John Patty McCrary, and Kevin's my brother. You know, our parents were celebrities. We lived on a 500-acre estate. I saw every celebrity in the 1950s. We had a very privileged upbringing.
We had maids, housekeepers. We pretty much had things taken care of.
Deservedly become one of the most popular radio and television couples on the air.
I think it's terrible that he lives on the streets. I'm sure it's dangerous. I'm sure he could get mugged or beaten up.
My name is Robert, and I'm a friend of Kevin. The contrast between the way Kevin grew up and his current state of affairs, it's quite shocking.
The easiest accessible way to get into my apartment is the fire escape.
My name is Jeff Weber. I'm the registered managing agent for the building. If Kevin doesn't clean up, he will be evicted for violation of his lease, for habitability, for endangering the lives of 19 other tenants in the building. I've received letters concerning the garbage and vermin coming from the apartment. There are cats living in the apartment. So you have feces from the cats,
Well, of late, I've been slightly remiss in changing the cat litters because of lack of access.
I was horrified and shocked to see that his apartment was full of junk.
So when my father passed away in 2003, Kevin didn't really have a means of support.
That was certainly a difficult time. It was a double whammy because my father went first. 30 days later, my mother passed on also. My parents' death probably did increase my hoarding.
My mother's will would be to see him get better, and I would try to help in that regard, but Kevin has to participate.
I think there are some treasures in here. I don't want to, like, have somebody come in here and throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Kevin is not rational, so whatever he's thinking is irrelevant at this point.
Unbelievable, my apartment keys.
I don't know what I could do. I can't make him do anything. There's a huge problem here. I know he's as low as you could get. Then the next step is dead.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
I'm Dorothy Brenninger. I'm a professional organizing expert, and I specialize in hoarding.
The person who actually will make it happen or not happen is you.
Kevin is going to have a lot of difficulty. I think he can sort, but I don't think he can get rid of.
In the apartment building. Come on.
Okay.
Just watch this cable.
I had to go up 5 floors via fire escape, crawl through a window.
Okay, Kevin, come on in with me.
All right.
And finally make my way into the apartment.
I can't even see the front door.
It's not just 10 feet of stuff between us and the front door.
I got to be right at the point of the door because I know how to take the pile apart.
Okay. It's climbing through a tunnel. I'm really concerned about the safety of this man-made tunnel. It could collapse any time.
Are you on the floor?
1 foot.
Are you going to send things out to me?
Yep. You can push it in more now. Push the door in. More.
These bags are going to go all the way 4 flights down, through the basement and back outside for sorting. This is a mean hoard. None of this is salvageable.
Well, I just don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
No, I don't want you to.
You happen to be sitting in the area of some valuable treasures.
Right.
That's why I need to be in here at this point in time.
Kevin wants to sort through, but it slows us down for sure. I mean, we can't get in there and do the doing. We could be using shovels and pulling things out.
I gotta go through with a fine-tooth comb. Just please go no further. I know I'm slowing the process down.
I'm Dr. Suzanne Chabot, and I'm a specialist in OCD and hoarding syndrome. I don't know how Kevin is going to stop this. He would have to have someone at his side every second of the day and say, stop, stop, stop.
Watch out, bitch. Garbage. Garbage coming down. Stay clear. Garbage coming down. Storage. Storage. Garbage. Garbage.
Got him. Coming through, coming through.
Does anybody want to listen to my instructions? Please, do not go beyond that point of the filing cabinet. Leave everything that is there until I get there. I gave that explicit instruction yesterday and today. I want to get the procedure down so that we're all on the same damn page.
He started swearing at the crew. Mind you, volunteers. They're here on his behalf, not getting paid, and he's yelling at him.
Already, you're off the page, please. So just get back from there. If you want to take something out, take it from here.
Everything he's presented to me is preposterous, void of reason.
Take it from there, take it from there, take it from there, take it from there. But leave that area alone now. That's why I'm here.
So 30 minutes to clear this room and 30 more minutes. Stay with me.
Okay.
30 more minutes.
I'm with you. Keep talking.
Okay, don't touch this until Kevin is present. All right, I see it.
Okay.
In the middle of our urgency, that's what you're showing me. I got it. Now we're down to 20 minutes, so I'm gonna get the team.
Place has to be clean. At 3 o'clock, Jeff Weber's coming. If it's not clean, you're getting thrown out.
I had the last.
Period.
Let him drop this down. Just get it out of the way down there.
He was just laying on that shelf rack and then pointing out what to do like nothing was gonna happen.
I want you to, oh boy.
My reaction when I went into Kevin's apartment was astonishment. What I saw was still feces, piles all the way up to the ceiling. The smell brought tears to my eyes. Wow. It is unbelievable that 20 people have been working in that apartment for 3 days. I just have to evict him at this point. This is just a danger. There's no coming back. Right now, you're endangering the other tenants. And after seeing this, I have to start eviction proceedings.
And I was supposed to have a further discussion before any immediate decision was made.
I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to be giving you 10 days. Within 10 days, we're going to start legal action.
That's actual days or business days or?
Actual days.
He's so far out of touch with reality. He doesn't have a clue of how serious this is.
What did you hear him say? It's not gonna work.
No.
You have animal feces in your kitchen.
Right. I can remain in the apartment and see what I can do to change his mind.
Kevin can keep building cases for himself as to why he should not leave this place. But the only case that's worth anything is that he has a problem and he needs to get help. You need care, like immediately. You need to get out of here immediately if there's a future for you. Patty, or are you prepared to help your brother if he has no place to go?
I'd like to see him go away someplace for 6 months and have 24-hour supervision and probably medication.
He needs an intensive treatment program.
My brain is definitely wired differently, most indubitably.
If Kevin doesn't accept the help that's coming his way, I would not be surprised if Kevin decided to spend the rest of his life on a bench.
Onion. My name is Jill, and I'm 60 years old. I've been a messy person all my life. I hoard food. I feel guilty about wasting something that somebody could be using. I use duct tape to close the freezer door sometimes when I've got too many things in there.
My name is Kathy, and Jill is my older sister. The food in Jill's house is just really scary. It's because it's everywhere.
Uh-oh. Looks like I lost a grapefruit.
I went into her home, and I was shocked. I was just shocked. I was horrified. We were supposed to be eating a meal, and there was no place to eat.
Oh, that's where my scale is.
We were supposed to be cooking a meal. There was no place to cook. There was no place to wash dishes. And none of it seemed to bother her at all.
I've had periods of poverty where I haven't had a choice of what I could eat. That affected me really, really severely to the point now where I want to always have a choice. Oh, find a lid.
My name's Aiden Madigan. I'm Jill Madigan's son. Her current living condition is poor at best.
Aiden's always grown up in my disorder. I taught Aiden how to shop in periods of poverty. $4, that's not terrible. It's very seductive to gather things that you might need when you don't have money to buy them. Hazelnut flour. Wow. Oh, I didn't know they made spaghetti from corn. Zen cube. I have this difficulty with resisting sale prices. When something is inexpensive, I buy it. Ooh, irresistible. It's springtime. Having a pantry that has a large collection of different types of foods means that I can come up with whatever I want to throw together. And I'm a good cook.
She's a damn good cook, but
Finger food. There are things that I buy and then forget about.
she gets pumpkins from the church sometimes so that she can make pumpkin pies. But with some of the perishable items, she gets sidetracked and forgets about them, and then they just sit there.
Cabbages are really forgiving. The outside will go bad, but the inside will be fine. There we go. Now we're seeing some good color. I believe that if things have been kept cold and if they're not puffed up, they're just fine. What are you going to do with sour cream? What's going to go wrong with that? Is it going to go sour? Yeah, it's... There's still a very good meal there, so it'll taste good.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
I think maybe it makes sense to prioritize first areas of hazard. Things that pose a danger to you, your pets, the people around you.
My name is Dr. David Tolan. I'm a clinical psychologist and a researcher in the area of compulsive hoarding.
I'm Brendan McDaniel. I'm a professional organizer. We help people get on track to an organized life.
Brendan and his team are going to help with the organizing aspect of it. I'm going to get in there with the behavioral and emotional change part of it. Sound like a plan?
Sounds great with me.
Let's get inside and get warm and get to it.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
I think you're all set. You're about ready to do the pumpkin. Oh, it was a beauty when it was alive. I enjoyed you while you were here. Thank you. Goodbye.
There's a lot of work to be done.
This is probably the worst house that I've done, period.
Oh my. Let me just look and see if there are any seeds in here so we can try to get a few of these, because this is an odd pumpkin. I've never seen one quite like this before, and if I can grow some, that would be neat. Okay.
The kitchen is what I'm really concerned about. Just the pure magnitude of the amount of food in the kitchen that all needs to be tossed out. Got apples. Looks like it's separated. Oh, looks like more apples, some lettuce, some other stuff that turned black. Delicious.
Jill, how about the freezer? Can we get rid of everything in the freezer?
Let me look through it if you don't mind. Oh, I didn't know I had tamales. Oh, I'm gonna keep those. I'll keep this one. I'll keep this one because that's small ones for me.
If it's squishy, I'm tossing it.
Those don't look good.
What is that?
Ground buffalo.
Oh.
Expired.
It probably isn't expired because I haven't been buying it that
Well,
long.
it's green inside. It's hard seeing someone living in these conditions and not having a problem with that. You've got this really cool organic chicken broth, free range chicken broth yet, but it's November of 08. Can we let that go?
No, that's something that I would be able to use.
Well, we have.
It's not puffy. It's expensive. I don't have the money to replace it, and it is something that I can eat on my diet.
How much bacteria do you think would have to exist in here before it would puff?
I think quite a bit.
Yeah, you're probably talking life-threatening amounts of bacteria.
Yeah. I must have a cast iron stomach or something, because I can get away with eating stuff that other people get, they see the date and say, oh, Hoarders, November 08.
How critical is it for you to make the big behavioral changes that are going to actually get you where you want to be in life versus saving the money and hanging on to this very expired chicken broth? My thought is that you have a blind spot here. My thought is that you're falling into one of your hoarding habits. Clutter is the symptom, but hoarding is the disease. If all we do is tackle clutter, if all we do is remove things, we're not changing her behavior. We're not really helping her in the long run. And if we come back in 6 months or a year, I think we would find that the house is exactly how it was.
Today we're going to go and work in the kitchen. Jill's got to make some decisions about getting rid of lots more things.
On that side of the shelf is going to be bad. Throw that butter, throw that cottage cheese. Farina, that I will keep.
How long have you had this?
I don't know. When there are bugs in it, which is what happens to them, there are little crawly marks that go in here. That's how you can tell whether it's got bugs. Do these expire? I mean, what can they do? Go sour?
They can give you food poisoning and kill you.
Ricotta cheese is frozen solid.
What's your rule? Talk us through it.
Okay.
What's your logic?
Well, my logic is that when stuff's frozen, it expires slower than it would when it was not frozen.
Well, the date on this is January of 07.
Oh my God.
Something about those eggs is really scaring me.
Yes, those are the ones that I got from you for my birthday a year ago. Yes.
A year ago.
I gave them to you to eat.
Well, they were too pretty to eat.
Are your perceptions of food completely accurate? Or might there be something irrational?
You know, I know that you're right about some of it, and I'm throwing out things that I've kept in there for a long time. Some of them are no-brainers, but some of them are things that I had to really look at them before I could find some good reason to throw them out.
What's going on with that?
Once again, an attempt to be self-supporting. That's the driving force behind most everything.
And yet, it is also that mentality that got you here.
I know, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, what's going on in
This
there?
is all gone.
Oh, boy.
Ugh. This is... Pitch it. I'm sorry. I'm really grossed out.
Please.
Do we have... it looks like something out...
You need
I gotta go.
something out of a bad dream. I'm sorry. This looks like residue of the meat that was not completely frozen. It smells a bit fishy.
Holy smokes.
I did not plan to let it get this bad either.
It was so disgusting. I just...
My God. And there's stuff that was in that drawer that she's still
examining.
saving.
I know. She gave me this package of cheese that had been sitting in that dripping stuff, and she wanted me to look for a date on it.
Something is off here. Your old way of doing things.
Right.
Your old way of thinking about things. It is self-destructive as hell.
So, Jill, the guys, the 1-800 guys.
Can you let me add it before you start? There's nothing here that I want to save, but you're ready to jump on me for it, okay? You're expecting me to disagree. You're expecting me, but don't, give me a chance, will you, please?
That's fine. I just turn the ceiling
All right.
shut.
Thank you. I mean,
as soon as you open it up.
It's been hard. I know I need to change in order to get the life that I want. The yogurt, we'll just let it go. It's all gone.
Okay.
Take it away.
Leave it there, Jay. Don't change the leche.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice going, Jill. Unless Jill makes a dramatic and sustained change in her behavior, then the problem's just going to return. She's going to fill that space up again.
This is cat and dog stuff. This is good stuff. Yeah, this is good stuff.
My name is Stephen, and I am 48 years old. Well, I'd definitely take one of these. I've always had the problem of clutter. I've thought about why I do this. My parents had divorced, and my father was kind of distant towards me. I'm not quite sure if he really liked me when I was a child. My father had given me a train set, but he had to sell it because they needed the money. And so I remember having good times with my father and that train set, and so that disappeared. Maybe the attachment to things was related to having, a good relationship with my father. When I first moved into this apartment, it wasn't organized, so I would just put it like in a temporary spot. Everything was a temporary spot. And since everything was in a temporary mode, that's the way I had felt about everything else, including the garbage. And so it just got to the point where I have so much stuff in the apartment, it's why even bother to take anything out, because it seemed overwhelming. I think the hopelessness was really related to my sense of perfectionism, that if I didn't do things perfectly, then they didn't get done at all. My life is fairly simple. I'm collecting disability payments because I have a couple of physical disabilities and a mental disability. So my time is my own. It's uncomfortable in here for me, so I try to leave and go get something to eat somewhere and have some reading material with me.
My name is Wally Krezmianka, and I've been Steven's friend for a little over 4 years.
We hang out probably twice a week, and I usually run into him like at the library. It's easier to run into him than actually get a hold of him on the phone. You know, I figure it out. I'll just walk by Subway, see if he's there, maybe Jack in the Box.
I've been like the Artful Dodger, you know. We usually just meet on the outside somewhere, you know.
You know, I'd be like, yeah, well, you know, maybe we can hang out, you know. I can come over, I don't know. You know, you'd be like, well, my apartment's kind of messy, and I said, oh, well, just clean it. No, it's a little more than that. I actually got to see a little bit of his apartment. The door just kind of opened somewhat, and he went in to get whatever. I said, Steve, I said, wow.
When I have been in a place where the pathway to where I was sleeping at, I felt uneasy about that. And this way I know I'm kind of secure, because if someone tries to get to me, they would have to go through a lot of stuff, make a lot of noise. But lately I had a problem because they had to do some maintenance on my apartment building, and they could never come in to do the maintenance because the clutter was so bad. I mean, you know, I am threatened with eviction.
I'm Dorothy Brenninger, CEO of the Delphi Center for Organization.
Do you want to go in first?
Well, first I want to take a good look. And we have a path. This is good. Yes, I'm going in. Stephen and I were talking about what people typically say when they see a hoarding house or space, and usually it's, burn it up. Oh, if I had a match. Okay, can you unstuck my foot when you get over there?
Yeah. There we go.
Thank you. My approach is, okay, so what do you want to keep? I'm not throwing anything away. It's all going to be up to you, so let's talk about what you want to keep. Like the plastics, is that something that we're going to look at in terms of recycling, or something that you want to keep?
No, the plastics I don't want to keep. If we can recycle them, fine. I was thinking though, maybe I could keep the caps.
Because?
They have those numbers on them, and you can go to their website and get stuff. And since
Did I say get stuff? I mean, here, get stuff. We talked about a bunch of goals. And when you're able to define what your life values are, what's most important, then everything else can kind of go out of the space and just keep what's important. And for him, a spiritual journey is what's interesting and important for him, and he wants to write a book. So we'll keep all of that supports that goal. And so I'll be asking you tomorrow, will the lids fulfill on that for you? Will it keep you going down that spiritual path?
No.
Or will it keep you stuck, which is category number 2?
It'd be a waste of time.
But you know, if you wanted to keep them, you could, because I'm not throwing anything away.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be making those choices.
You have to look at what you're going to see after everything's cleaned up. You know, it's like beauty that's been covered up. You want to remove that and value functionality. I'm looking forward to it. I'm mentally ready for it.
So what I want to do is minimize the fears.
Yes.
You know, keep it safe.
Yes.
Keep you knowing that you don't have to throw things away.
Yes.
But you're going to, because I can just see it in you. Is
Yeah.
there anything else that you want to say, like you're worried or concerned about right now?
No. No, I think it's a process, and you've laid out a very good process.
Okay.
So there should be no fear in it involved.
Okay.
That's, I don't know. Apparently that was...
Hey, you guys, I'm getting ready to open the door.
Dun, da, 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 da.
Woo!
How about that?
One step down.
It is a milestone. I'm glad Dorothy's doing it back there because I completely trust her. She's got the experience, she's got the capable and experienced and loving hands. There's going to be about 6 bags of clothing. You could keep all the clothing in there and put it over to clothing, yeah.
We have a hallway.
How about that?
we're gonna stop and you're gonna tour and look at everything. And
Okay.
you get to just assess like a boss would, going through and say, okay, this looks good, team, great, keep going. Okay, books?
Yeah, that's good.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, everything's here. I feel like I'm sort of giving in a little bit, you know, because I want to fight the good fight to hang on to this stuff, you know, but it's not healthy. I understand that, you know. You just have to let go. No, that's okay. It goes.
Okay. Now you can at this point pull anything you think you want, but this is stuff where, if it were me, I would say.
Toss it.
You
I
know-
want to keep the comb. I've been kind of looking for that. So.
Great, yeah. A few of the toiletries and the clothing, that's obvious. But this does not support mind, body, and soul.
You're right. Absolutely.
At all.
You're right.
You are a new man.
There's a lot of people going through my stuff, and so, you know, there's always something about that, you know, where you kind of say, well, you know, the problem got so bad that you got now 3 people going through your stuff. But I know that next week, when my place is cleaned up, I'll feel a whole lot better.
The reason we're not sorting anymore is he's hit his limit.
Okay.
Even if it looks like it's trash, it's
Yeah.
gonna be sorted, but I just want you to take a few shovelfuls and put it in,
Okay.
okay? Good job. So tell me what you're thinking right now.
I'm thinking that I'm never going to let it get this way again.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And how I got into this mess in the first place it's almost beyond me. You know, I can't understand it. You know, because this is, I mean, I finally have space, but it's amazing that I let it get this bad. It's really amazing.
Okay. Ready?
Am I ready? Oh no!
Okay, we're walking in.
Okay.
Come on.
Boy, it's gonna be different, that's for sure. Boy, look at that. Don't have to step over anything. That is so nice. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Go in there.
Oh, look at this. I can hang up my towel, shirts. I can do a little reading. I like that. The rocks is cool.
Why? You know, I did the rocks because they're spiritual, you know, and bringing some of nature
Mother Earth.
in, which
This
is what you said you wanted.
That is so nice.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, what do I see? Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, thank you. I got a desk and a bookshelf. That's what I wanted. Oh, thank you.
How did I know? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm gonna have a new life. No, I'm gonna have the life I've always wanted, but never had. And we're gonna see what happens. We unlocked yesterday, uncluttered, unlocked, most definitely. Yeah. And we're opening the door of creativity. I had this problem for my whole life. And I got good at getting around it, most of the time. And so I called for help, and I got help. Because I needed it. I almost lost this place, and I love living here. I had to be homeless to come into this place. We all did who came in here.
Wally,
Come on, my friend,
you're
come on in.
here. Come on in.
Hey, Dorothy. Wow. Wow. Wow.
And kitchen is ready.
This is awesome. Wow.
I love this. That's my
your office.
That's my first official journal right there, my life journal.
And this so you can read?
Yes. In case, yeah, if I have to.
All right.
So I don't know if you know this, but the building manager came in here today because he was being evicted.
Oh, yeah.
And to think that, oh, sure, we can clear this space out, have it cleaned and sort of redecorated in a matter of 2 days. So he came to check on us.
Yeah.
And guess what? You know, you get to stay.
Officially, okay.
Yeah, there's
That's
no
excellent.
question about it.
Alrighty.
And they
That's
were really proud of you.
Thank you. I definitely can't go back to old habits because I don't want to disappoint anybody. Wow, I love this.
Okay. That's it. We're done. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hi, thanks for being a fan of Hoarders. And subscribe to A&E for more videos and click the links around me to watch more.